I bought the car new, and that's the reason why I fixed it up. I had to go with what I had in the garage. So it's set for 25 years. I had a LT1 350 horse motor in it at one time. I had a 427 in it at one time. And about 75, I retired, kinda got married, started having kids, and it been put on the back burner till about 3 years ago. And I built a 750 horse pump gas motor, and runs in the high 10s, and I drive it everywhere.
Looking for a clean car, a pro streeter? How about a 1972 Pontiac Ventura II? This is part of the Nova grouping that GM had.
Now this car brings back memories for me. I got to tell you guys, in 1977, a buddy of mine I went to high school with had a Ventura.
These cars had much better weight transfer than the Camaros because they've got this great big rear end hanging off the back. The only way to help that? Move that rear end forward just a little bit. It's not noticeable, but it has been moved forward.
But never did they ever come up with one with a 455 Pontiac engine in it, putting out the kind of horsepower this one is.
It is as straight as it can be. It's straighter than it came from the factory.
The fast fuel injection setup he's got on it, perfect for a big motor like this on the street, makes it usable on the street. But if he wants to take it to the track, take it and wear it out.
Interior, all factory, but then some gauges are added. And one of the neat things that doesn't show, there are electronics and computer controls in there. This is started as you walk up to it.
The bodywork on this car is immaculate. And as he said, he ordered it black originally. And to keep it looking this good this many years, that's something that's hard to do.
You want to hear the exhaust? There's an electronic switch that will switch to dumps to come right out the side, or the full exhaust system.
Had to get a custom set of offset tires, there's no doubt about it, because you can tell he hasn't done anything up in here as far as moving out the flare on his fender. It's all stock.
The only thing that I could pick on it is, if it was Pro Street, I'd probably want a cage in it, but you'd have to work with the interior. This is a 9.8.
The looks, the aesthetics, the horsepower, I'm going to give this thing a 9.9.
Well, and we know that this is your car, and you know, normally if it is your car, you're going to give it a little higher score. What do you think the score should be?
Oh, I would say a 9 out of 10, maybe, something like that. I've done the best I can, you know, to try to put it together the way I like it. And that could be different than the way a judge likes it. I don't go with a whole lot of chrome on the motor because, you know, I know I've got a chrome thermostat cover, and I'm thinking about taking that off and putting the painted one on. So just, you know,
the Midnight Rider.
Yeah, well, one of these days I'm going to want to change something on it. I'm thinking about possibly a blower after I get tired and go ahead and put a polished blower on it. But
well, for this instance, you might not want to change too much because just about in the history of the Mother's Car Show competition, a 19.7 is probably one of the highest scores that our judges have ever given any car, and that just happens to be yours.
Oh, is that right? Well, good. I have to give her, the old girl, a big kiss, I guess. You know?
Yeah, but how does she kiss back?
Well, I don't know yet. You know, we don't want to talk about that.
On the next edition of the Mother's Polished Car Show competition, we'll return to Piqua, Ohio for a look at some oddities, some oddball rides coming up the next time we get together. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.